For today, we're going to look at the 2022 June ACT Form E26. We are going to look at the first page of the math section for this video. So let's start. So let's look at number 1. Given x equals 5, y equals 3, and z equals -6, what is x plus y minus z times y plus z? So for this question, we have to understand what concept is this? And the concept in this question is substitution. So what is substitution? Substitution is that they give me x equals 5. So what that means, every time I see x, I am going to plug in 5. Same for y and same for z. Y equals 3. So every time I see a y, that would be 3. And then same for z. Every time I see z, that would be -6. Okay, so let's properly plug them in. So x is 5, so we have 5 plus y is 3 minus, and z is -6. So it looks like this, minus -6. And then y is 3 and z is -6. So it's plus -6. Okay, so let's do the top one. The top one is 5 plus 3, which is 8, minus -6. We have minus a negative, so that becomes positive. So plus 6, and 8 plus 6 is 14. Now let's look at the bottom one. 3 plus -6. 3 plus -6 is just 3 minus 6. So this is 3 minus 6, and this will give me -3. So this becomes 14 times -3. And you could plug this in the calculator, you could do mental math, you could do it on paper. Either way, you still get that the answer is -42. And that is A. Okay, so now let's look at question 2. Each student attending the East Central High School pre-prom dinner must choose one item for each of the 3 categories: entree, side dish, and beverage. There are 3 entree choices, 4 side dish choices, and 2 beverage choices. How many different dinner combinations for each student are possible? So, same approach. What kind of question is this? This is a combination question. So, what is a combination question? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is how many combinations can we make? So, for example, we have 3 entrees. So I'm going to draw 3 lines to represent entrees. We have 4 side dishes. So I'm going to draw 4 lines that represents side dishes. And we have 2 beverages. So I'm going to draw 2 lines to represent beverage. So if I'm having a meal, I want 1 entree, 1 side dish, and 1 beverage. That is already 1 combination. But say I want the same entree and the same beverage, but a different side dish. So I want a whole different side dish. Say I want this one. Well, that is another combination. So far we have 2 combinations. And then I could keep going. Say I want this side dish instead, that's a 3rd combination. If I want this side dish, that's 4 combinations, which is the same entree, same beverage, but different side dish. So what if I change the entree, or what if I change the beverage? I keep doing different combinations. And the way to do a combination question is that we have 3 entrees. We have 4 side dishes. And we have 2 beverages, so we multiply all 3 of them. So we do 3 times 4 times 2. That gives me 3 times 4 is 12 times 2. 12 times 2 is 24. So my answer for this one is 24. Okay, now let's look at the last one for this page. Number 3. A bag contains 13 solid colored marbles, 3 red, 5 white, 4 black, and 1 yellow. If only 1 marble is selected, what is the probability of randomly selecting 1 marble that is not black? Notice the emphasized not. Okay, so same question as always. What is the concept of number 3? And the concept is probability. So let's look at this one. Say we have the bag. So let me draw the bag. And inside this bag, there's 13 marbles. There's 3 red marbles. So I'm gonna draw 3 marbles to represent red. 5 white marbles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white marbles. 4 black. 1, 2, 3, 4 black, and 1 yellow. So these are my different marbles in my bag. They all add up to 13. So this question is asking me, in this bag, if I want to select a marble, what are the chances of me not picking a black marble? So we know it's a fraction because it's probability. And when we do this fraction, my denominator is always what I have to pick from. So the total amount of options I can pick from. And the numerator, my top of the fraction, is what I actually want. So what I actually want. So let's look at the denominator. The total amount of options I could pick from. So in this bag, the total amount of marbles I could pick from is 13. So my denominator would be 13. Okay, so now let's look at the numerator, the top of the fraction. What I actually want. I want anything that is not a black marble. So I need to eliminate all my black marbles. So what do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 other options that I actually want. So this is 9 over 13. And so my answer is D. And that is how you do the first page of the 2022 June ACT math section. This is obviously not the most in-depth analysis, but this is just for the beginning. If you want to go more in-depth, and there's also more strategies to implement in the ACT. ACT is not just how many questions you could get correct. It's how can you pace your timing and using process of elimination with other tactics to become a better test taker for the ACT, SAT, and other standardized testing. So if you want help with certain questions or want certain topics to be covered, just leave a comment of what you want us to do, where we can do videos on it. And if you want any more help, reach us with our social medias down in the description below. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, have a good day.